Hello there. We're here at QECVI for a Marshall provincial game against Kingston Panthers versus Waterloo Warriors. This is a new league that was formed by Rugby Ontario. They combined 3 leagues to try and make a clear-cut second division. There is a Marshall Premiership, and we are in the Marshall Provincial. The team we are playing today, Waterloo, is first place with 23 points. Kingston is tied for last with 8 points, but only 3 points out of 4th place. It is a very highly competitive division. Looks like we're about to start here. And Kingston is kicking off. Looks like Kingston is against the win.
Beautiful day here in Kingston. Hot conditions for the sport, but that's what you get in the middle of the summer.
Yep, that's club rugby, very hot. Here we go, kicks up nice and high. And knocked back, Waterloo player takes it. Good ruck, pick and go. No post set there.
Good offloads by the Waterloo team.
All right. Oh, it looks like Waterloo's going to pick and go, try and suck some of the Kingston players in. That seems to be working. They're making the game line every time. Out to their backs. Oh, nice offload. They're getting it wide. Nice tackle by Justin Gagne. Oh, ball's out. Picked up, blown up. Penalty against
Justin's
Kingston.
a graduate of this high school,
Yeah,
QE.
QECVI, which I coach here. Justin played for me. There's actually about 4 or 5 guys on this first team today that played for QE and some other local talent.
And Waterloo gets the penalty and kicks it out of bound to advance their position on the field.
Speaking of local talent, I think Waterloo has a couple Napanee former graduates playing for them.
Waterloo also has a player who goes to RMC here in Kingston. He's number 7, the flanker, Clark O'Reilly.
Yes, so that goes with 2 of the players for Kingston are from RMC too. The number 10, Chris Pratt, and Aaron Barrett, who's playing second row, who's usually a prop, but trying to get the best players on the field. Sometimes you move guys around. Ball goes out to, I think, one of the Waterloo flankers. Kingston's rushing up on him. Nice pressure by Kingston, but another penalty. Waterloo's putting a lot of pressure on Kingston, making them not really think straight, and they're starting to get penalty after penalty here.
It's not a good way to start off the game.
No.
The ref probably gets pretty irritated.
The number 9, Josh Massey, took that hit. I think some of the other flankers or the forward should have took that hit for him, but good turnover, kick down the field. Josh Massey is chasing. Winger for Waterloo. Oh, what's going on here? Must have went straight out. Line out to Waterloo.
Seems to be quite a strong wind here today. It's an advantage for Waterloo in the first half. The wind is behind them.
If Kingston can somehow try and hold them off in the first half, then things can go, but this is definitely probably a 10 to 15 point win right here. All right, I guess it was a knock-on put in by Panthers. Waterloo, nice push, wheeled Kingston scrum. Now they counter-rucked, Waterloo ball. Pick and go. Setting up, they're going out wide, their 10 has it. Switch between their 12 and 13. Looks like a hard runner from the 13 from Waterloo. Oh, looks like a knock-on advantage for Kingston right now. Can't see who it is. Try them all.
Not sure if the ref is going to play that one or not.
Oh, he is. I saw his hand up there.
Oh, he's playing advantage, which means that Panthers retained ball, and besides from getting a whistle and restarting the ball, they can continue with the play that they're making.
That's a good point, Phil. Oh, nice break by Carl Erickson. Oh, looking for the offload. Looks like he knocked it on. Waterloo have advantage now, and they're running with it. Good tackle by Trevor Snyder.
Waterloo plays the ball again, spins it out to their backs.
Looks like we're going to play that that knock-on. Yep. Knock-on, scrum down, Waterloo. Now, for you guys who are new to the sport, a knock-on is when the ball falls forward when you're trying to make a catch, and then the guys come together in a group of 8 to scrum down. All right, Waterloo put in. Good pressure by the 9, Josh Massey. Oh.
The Waterloo centers don't be having seem to be having much luck. They're getting held up in traffic by the strong Panthers defense.
It's good tackling centers in there for Kingston right now. Oh, missed ball. They still end up with it. Good offload. Good hit, good run by their number 2.
Luke Demeter, number 2 from Waterloo.
Another crash. Big man for Waterloo. Looks like he's getting held up. Sticked up by Sam McLaughlin. Nice hit, Sam. All right, Waterloo still retaining possession. Ball out, keeping in the forwards. Big man, number 1 for Waterloo. Takes a good hit, and offload. 22. Waterloo is definitely putting big pressure on Kingston right now.
Waterloo scrum half Jake Hempel takes the ball in, and the referee blows that one up.
Penalty, refs making the sign for hands in the ruck. Ruck was formed. They had to get their hands out of there. So
once you get tackled in the sport, you aren't allowed to play the ball when you're on the ground.
So now Kingston's going to go for a line out. Probably going to hit us. Oh, there we go. Now Kingston line out at the 40. Definitely some tall jumpers from Waterloo. This is going to be a tough throw in for Kingston.
Kingston uses a faded front pod,
drop down,
wins the ball.
Ooh. Number 7, open side flanker for Waterloo, came across, smashed the 9, Josh
That's
Massey.
Clark O'Reilly, like I mentioned, from RMC.
The RMC boy. Nice run by Aaron Barry. Kingston retaining possession here. Let's see if they can get more than a couple phases before they turn it over here. Waterloo spreading out well on defense here. There's not going to be much there. We're taking a long time to get this ball out. Rolled Smith with a run. Tackle, good offload to Aaron Barry. Offload to Chris Pratt. Oh, missed everything. It's a scramble ball here. Kicked by Waterloo, number 14. And chased down. I think he's going to win that race. He's racing against the second row. Kicked it again, but kicked it out the end zone. 22 to Kingston. Now, like we said about local talent, we have some RMC players playing for Kingston. We also have some Queens players, Casey Petrie and Zach Chadwick, who go to Queens, and some St. Lawrence players. Cody Strickland on the field right now playing 12, goes to St. Lawrence. He's also a local Kingston guy who went to Bay Ridge Secondary. Drop kick up by Chris Pratt, nice and high. Waterloo number 7 takes it. Oh, makes a big hit, knocks down Rolled Smith. Kingston did a good job pushing on the sideline, got them out, line out to Kingston. All right, Waterloo's doing a good job of keeping pressure because of the wind. They're keeping Kingston in their end. Haven't given up a try yet, Kingston hasn't, so hopefully they can keep that up. Taken in by Chris Pratt. Good rocket bounces. Cody Strickland with a kick. I think that was blocked. Nice chase down, Cody Strickland. Oh, had it but knocked it on. Refs playing advantage for Waterloo here. Kingston still has the ball. Yep, it's going to go back to the knock-on for Waterloo.
It's a nice decision by Cody Strickland.
Yes, very nice.
If he could have retained the possession, it would have been
Chased
a great
it down.
play.
He had it. It looked like he was gonna keep it, but it just bobbled out there. Would have been some very good yards for Kingston there. All right, scrum down. Waterloo put in. Ball's out. They're 10. Grubber through to Gordy Ty. Kick back. Ooh, didn't go too far. Right into a big boy's hands. Number 7 for Waterloo. Oh, knocked out of number 7's hands. Right into Cody Strickland. Kicked it again. Chasing. Let's see what happens here. Oh, missed tackle by
Because of
TJ
the
Withers.
pressure Waterloo's putting on the Panthers defense, Panthers are kicking the ball out a lot, try and relieve the pressure from their zone.
Well, the train of thought is when you're in your own end, you want to try and get it out. And like Phil said here, the Waterloo is keeping us in our end. So the only real option here is to try and kick and get back down to their end. Against a strong wind, it's hard to keep it out of your end. Nice run by their one and offload. Great offload to their number 5. Looks like he's out running 15, which number 14, Justin Gagne, just made the tackle at the try line. Pressure's on Kingston now to try and keep them out. They're right on their line. Oh, nice steal by Rold Smith, I think. Looks like Kingston got the ball back. Let's see what the call by the ref is here. He's got a penalty for Kingston. Not releasing by Waterloo. That is a huge penalty for Kingston. Waterloo was right on the line, threatening to score. Luckily, they were a little late for their recovery. Kingston pinched the ball. No one was there, so they got the penalty. They were able to kick and get a little bit of pressure out. But like you said, against a strong wind here, Phil, looks like they're going to be down here for a while.
Absolutely. They're going to have to tough out this first half of their own end and hope that they don't let Waterloo run in with a few points.
Exactly. Right now, it's going to be tough. Hopefully, they don't gas out. Playing defense for this long sometimes gets you tired. Fitness is going to be a factor on a hot day against the wind. Well, another scrum down to Waterloo. Well, this would be a good point as we're waiting right now. Just to let you know, Kingston's sponsored by the Duke and Muskoka Beer. Oh, nice pickup by their 8-man for Waterloo. It's getting held up here. Waterloo's retaining possession, though. Pick and go from Waterloo. Good stick by Trevor Snyder. Oh, Waterloo still has the ball. They're keeping the pressure on. They're going out to their backs now. Nice hard run. He should have just kept that. He offloaded up, but Waterloo still ended up with the ball. Pressure is on. Looks like they got an overlap, but they're still going to keep it tight. They're picking and going, Waterloo. Another pick and go. Another stuff by Kingston. It's going to be tough. Try and keep them out. Spin out wide. Big man 7. Nice hit by Rold Smith. Another hit by TJ Withers. It's in tight. They're keeping them off for a long time here, but I don't know how long this is going to last. Number 2 for Waterloo. In. No, just stopped short. Another pick and go. Waterloo just scored.
Well, they knocked on the door a few times there. Unfortunately, it had to come to that.
When you retain possession that long, Kingston did a good job of trying to hold them out that long, but eventually something's going to give. An overlap, bad body position because of fitness, and they get through.
But, I mean, for a game where Waterloo has had possession the most, that was their first real attack on the goal line.
True that. They've had it for about 80% of the game now. We'll see if Kingston can come back and get sort of offensive in their attack, not play so much defense.
Nice easy chip here for the number 12 from Waterloo. Rich Lebel.
Josh Chambers, the only one to chase, but when it's that close in, there's not much chance. Josh Chambers just finished up at QECVI, played for me. Outstanding finisher, great balance, strong runner. Now, score in the game is 7-0 for Waterloo.
You get 5 points for touching the ball down, and you get 2 points for the conversion.
Now this is a good point, Phil. Wherever you touch it down is where you get to kick it from. So they touched it down near the middle, so they had a nice easy kick.
That's number 7, Clark O'Reilly, with the catch off the kickoff.
Yep.
He's been a strong runner for Waterloo all game.
Good contest here. Kingston might get this ball back. They got there pretty quick. It's a little scrambled now. Waterloo looks like they got enough guys in there. They're going to win the ball. Yep, out to their backs. 10's holding on to it. Finally decides to kick it up in the air. Gordy Ty. Oh, knock on. Looks like it's coming back, though. Penalty. Offside on Waterloo. Kingston ball.
Josh Massey takes
offload to Josh Chambers. Next form, ball's out. Casey Petrie took the ball.
This is the first time Kingston has been in the Waterloo end. Hopefully they'll be able to stick it out.
Yeah.
Come out with a few points.
Retained possession here. No, they lost possession. Waterloo kicks to Gordy Ty. Good catch. Penalty against Kingston. Holding on, not releasing. Weren't quick enough at the ruck. Not to get over it. Guy from Waterloo, number 6, I think pinched the ball.
It's an example of poor fitness when your own teammate in support, can't ruck your ball. Often you just hold on to it. It's kind of nature, and you'll be penalized for that.
Good pass from Justin Gagne to Josh Chambers.
Big ruck by number 6.
Trevor Snyder, big hit. Aaron Berry, pick and go. Kingston's keeping it tight right now. Ball's out. Bumble on the ground. Nice pass to Cody Strickland going for a run. Good offload. Number 10 for Waterloo taking him down right by the sideline. Looks like Kingston's going to retain possession here, but they don't get it out soon. They're going to get counter-rucked. They did. Another penalty against Kingston for diving over. Penalty for Waterloo. Looks like they're going to go for territory and kick it deep. All right, kick's good by their number 14.
Daryl O'Reilly.
Daryl O'Reilly. I wonder if he's related to their flanker, Clark O'Reilly. Ball went over the fence. Just got a Waterloo player going for it. Take a minute or two. As he's doing that, I'll take time to last year in the Barton division, Kingston won. There's a big turnover in the club though this year. We lost about 10 players from that team last year. A couple through injuries, a few older guys retired. So there's a very young Kingston team in today. Probably out of the 15 guys on, most of them are not over 22 years of age. So you're going to get some growing pains in that type of play. All right, here we go. Waterloo throw in to their second jumper. Nice take, no contest by Kingston. Driving through. Okay, it's broken up. Big run by their number 3. Good retreat by Casey Petrie, who stole the ball off the offload. Ball's out. Chris Pratt blocked by Waterloo. Picked up. Waterloo's putting a ton of pressure on Kingston today. Ball's out. Looks like there's an overlap. Their number 12. Offload to their 13. To their wing. Back in. 13 finally is getting hit by Chris Pratt, number 10. Now Waterloo is back down on our end, putting the pressure on. Looks like they're going for another spin to win. And their prop outside.
Wide open.
Wide open overlap.
2-man overlap.
Waterloo does a good job of mixing it up. Playing some tight pickup ball and then spinning. Forward set up in the back line. If there's no one there, they just create overlaps. So right now it is 12-0 for Waterloo. This is before the kick. big man prop didn't really have much resistance, so he did bring it pretty close to the pipes, so it shouldn't be too hard of a kick. Number 12, Rich LaBelle is kicking for Waterloo, which I've also been told he's played for Canada's 7th circuit. So he's played at a very high level, this guy. Kick is good, 14-0 Waterloo. Now at this point, we're still pretty early in the first half. This gets on the psyche of a team when you're down by 2 and you haven't had much offense. Kingston's going to have to get a rally cry here. And
they're going to have to dig deep.
Yeah.
They're going to have to dig deep to stick it out until the second half. Hopefully they don't let too many more points get through.
Like I said, if they can try and hold off and not let too many in, this can still be anybody's game, as long as with a young team that their heads can stay in it. All right, Chris Pratt's getting ready to kick off. Ball's high. Taken by their number 1. Offload it. Good hit by Trevor Snyder. Ball's out. Number 2. Having trouble getting him down. Finally get him down. Zach Chadwick. Ball's going out wide. Their number 12, Rich LaBelle, taking it hard. They're almost back at half, getting some good good game line running here from Waterloo. Back here to 12, looks like another spin to win. They're offloading well. Big prop. Josh Chambers, good hit, knocked the ball down. His kick, Josh Chambers chasing the ball down. Oh, whistle called. Refs calling a knock on Kingston here. Not sure if I saw that. I think I chipped it with the boot, but those are the breaks sometimes. It's pretty hard when one ref and 30 guys to see everything. So scrum down here, Waterloo, just inside the 40 of their own end. Waterloo retains, 8-man pick. Offload, rolled Smith, knocked it down. Looks like Kingston's going to retain possession here. Bounce pass out from Massey. Chris Pratt, scrambled ball, decides to kick it. Well taken by Waterloo wing. Back to their fullback. Fullback kicks it. Oof, big boot.
Zach Bogdan with a big boot for Waterloo.
Kingston's chasing. Looks like it's going to bounce out. They're going to get terrific field position here. I think the back three for Kingston mistimed how far that guy could kick. And he's also got the win, which helps, but it's still a good kick regardless if you got the win or not. He probably got 50, 60 yards of territory there.
It puts them back into that attacking position that we saw them do so well with earlier in the game.
Waterloo's just outside Kingston's 22 right now. So if Kingston steals this, they can't kick it straight out because you cannot bring the ball back into the 22 and kick it straight out. So, but Waterloo throw in. Number 2, Luke Demeter, bad throw. Casey Petrie steals the ball. Kingston's coming down with it. Should be a kick here. Josh Massey to Chris Pratt. Didn't get a good kick on it. Maybe 5 yards. Push them out. This is going to be another Waterloo throw in here. Hopefully another bad throw and Kingston can take advantage, but Kingston's going to need the breaks right now to try and get out of this half with not being down by too much. All right, actually, I'm mistaken. The kick actually went even less. So they're inside the 22 now. Good take by Waterloo. They're number 6. No one was on the side. Josh Massey, Josh Chambers, and Rold Smith push him out. Going to be a 5-meter scrum to Kingston now.
You're going to go back to a line out, actually.
Yes, sorry. Line out.
Zach Chadnick will throw it in for Kingston.
All right, this is gonna big one for Kingston. They need this ball. Going far to TJ Withers. Ball's taken well. And whistle blown. Let's see what the call is. Oh, ball not straight. So Waterloo has a pick of a line-out or scrum. Looks like they're going to take the scrum, which they've done very well today. They've won all their own ball and put a lot of pressure on Kingston when Kingston's had their scrums. Kingston has a little smaller pack in there today than Waterloo.
A younger pack.
Yep.
A younger pack.
All right. Ref didn't like the engage there. He's splitting them up, having a little talk with them. Gonna have them try it again. All right. Waterloo pick in, scrum half out. Going wide again, fake switch, 12 takes it. Oh, he just cut. Carl Erickson got crossed up there. He got his feet all tangled up, and the 12 took advantage, cut back in.
That was inside center, number 12, Rich Lebel. Cuts back in and scores under the post for an easy 2-point conversion. $19-0 before the kick.
And it's right under the post, so good chance it's going to be 21-0 for Waterloo. Not knowing how much time's left, but there's definitely it hasn't been 40 minutes left, so I'm guessing at least 15 minutes left in this half. We got Josh Green in the end zone. Another very good hurt player for Kingston. Help coaching and running the side today. Talking to Sam McLaughlin, giving him some pointers on what should happen out there. Not having a guy like Josh Green in there today really hurts. He'd calm down a lot of the young players. He's got a great boot on him. Josh Green played for Canada U21 team. He's played at a very high level for years now, and not that old of a guy, only 25 years old.
We have Chris Pratt, number 10, for the restart. And it looks like,
taken by their number 7, O'Reilly, and taken down by Trevor Snyder. Ball's out. Looks like they got some numbers here, but not much field to play with. Rold Smith takes him down. Another pressure.
Kingston still playing very tight defense for a team that's down 21 points.
Looks like they still got the energy. Rold Smith helps with that. He's a relentless player, always giving 110%. Hard as nails. If you don't play hard when you're playing with Rold, he'll let you know. So if you don't play hard, you get a little scared because Rold will start yelling at you, maybe in his Afrikaans. He's from South Africa. All right, looks like there was a penalty against Kingston. Didn't see quite what it was. Did you see it, Phil?
I didn't see it. They're calling a water break. It is hot out here today.
I'm sure that'll be a welcome break. Although Kingston might have just had a water break when they were in their end zone. I think the ref needs a little bit of high quality H2O right now. Well, as this water break's going on, Kingston is in good position as in terms of a club. We've got a good minor program, over 100 bodies this year. We have a U18 women's, 2 women's side. On the men's side, we got 2 U16 boys and one U18 boys, but up to 30 bodies. So there's some good numbers there. With the men's, there's 2 men's teams, looking at about 45 registered guys. Looking to expand on that, because there's always weekends with club rugby. Guys have other commitments, are not here, or injuries. starts lowering your numbers. A lot of youth here today, and hopefully they stick it out throughout the years, and it could be a very strong club, especially with a good U18 and U16 program coming up for years to come. All right. 14 for Waterloo, getting ready for the penalty kick. Doesn't look like it's going out. Straight to Josh Chambers. Spin to Gordy Ty. Gordy waiting, keeping the ball. Shifty little guy, but he's got to be. He's not very big. Nice offload to Josh Chambers. Made a nice hit there. Josh Chambers is about 160 pounds. He's not that big, but he runs like he's 250 pounds. Hard runner. Another kick. Nice tackle. Cody Strickland and Trevor Snyder.
Excellent pressure for Kingston in attacking position.
Zach Chadwick, pick and go. Ball's getting held up. Who's he going to get down? Yes. Kingston's now down in their end. Having trouble getting the ball out is Josh Massey's pinned down there. Finally gets it out. Spin to Trevor, to Gordy. Oh, Gordy's isolated. Aaron Berry gets in there. Looks like it'll be all right. Good isolation. Ball's out. Chris Pratt. Not much there, taking it himself against three guys. Kingston doesn't get guys there. This is going to get turned over. Penalty against Waterloo. It's marching them up 10. They must be chirping. Quick tap by Chris Pratt. No support there, though. I think this is going to be a penalty against Kingston. We'll see Waterloo player down. See what the ref's call is here.
Excellent pressure by Kingston late in the first half, trying to get some points on the scoreboard before halftime.
This would be huge to get some points up and get the confidence back up.
Crucial for a good second half start.
Ooh, number 10 for Waterloo. Took a good hit, but looks like he's up. Is he going to stay in? Looks like it. Probably got his bell rung there.
And Kingston will be able to restart this game nice and close for a chance to score.
Josh Massey, the quick. Keeps it himself.
And Massey gets the
scores.
points.
Josh Massey scores for Kingston. Josh Massey, another one of the players who played for me here at QECVI. He's going to St. Lawrence in the fall. It's undecided if he's going to play for St. Lawrence in the fall or continue playing for the club. Phil Assad here, my commentator partner here, is the captain of St. Lawrence Rugby. Does a good job trying to get players to play in the fall.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if he'd come out and play with me.
He's a very good player. Played for Eastern Ontario last year. Just finished up a strong high school season. Helped lead his team with Justin Gagne, Josh Chambers, who's on the field too, and Josh Heyman. Took the team to OFSA, where they finished 6th place.
And Chris Pratt will kick for the conversion and get 2 points. So 21-7 for Waterloo.
That's a good try. It's a good way to get the young guys up and motivated again. Let's see if we can put the pressure on and put it down on Waterloo again. It's a very strong side. Like we said, Waterloo is 1st place in this division. Nice kick by their number 10, taken by TJ Withers. Obstruction call. Obstruction is when you run behind one of your players.
There's no blocking like in football.
No. So taken, but usually if there's no one around, the ref won't call that if you can get away from it early enough. I didn't really see a Waterloo player close, but there probably was one coming down. Probably had to slow up because he saw the obstruction. So now it's Waterloo ball again in Kingston's end. Not a good start after scoring a try. Offside by Josh Massey, advantage Waterloo. They knock it on. Ball's going to go back to the offside mark. So they didn't take advantage of the advantage, but now they get the penalty. Probably going to go for a boot, have a 5-meter scrum. Line out, sorry. No, they decide to go quick and run it. Kingston's onto it. Rolled Smith with a nice hit.
Which is a weird decision because they know Kingston has been playing with very tight defense. So they are having some trouble breaking the gain line.
And they were hoping they could catch Kingston off guard. They still do have the ball. They're still putting pressure. Nice hit by Chris Pratt. So an RMC boy, all the RMC boys seem to be really good tacklers. Sean McDonough does a really good job with that group. If you know one thing, RMC guys are going to hit hard. And that is shown by the Waterloo number 7.
Clark O'Reilly.
Clark O'Reilly, who's an RMC guy who's done a good job of being around the pitch today. He's made some big hits. He's also a big boy. So penalty against Waterloo here. Kingston's going to kick and just try and gain the territory and get Waterloo out of their end. Chris Pratt with the kick, end over end. Didn't get that much, maybe. Ooh, John keeps moving up. 10 yards. This is a very strong win. Chris Pratt is usually a very good kicker, but against this win, it makes good kickers look bad. Right, Zach Chadwick getting ready to throw in for Kingston. Ooh, low throw, knocked by Waterloo. Kingston looks like they picked it up but got pushed out, so it's going to be a Waterloo throw in. Oh, he's calling the knock on first from Waterloo, so it's going to be a Kingston scrum. Now they need to stabilize this scrum and not let Waterloo put the pressure on them. Otherwise, Waterloo's going to get the ball back in good position. Now, starting for Kingston in the front row is Jamie Benn. He's an old boy. He's been around the club for years. Very hard player. Then Josh Heyman, young guy, 18 years old. QE, and played for QE this year. Waterloo definitely put the pressure on, but the ball popped out. Josh Massey running, nice kick over. Fullback for Waterloo takes a nice hit. Good chase down. Justin Gagne and TJ Withers brings him down.
Kingston is going to try and use this positive advancement, to
they're putting
to their
pressure
benefit,
on. They got
and
the
they
counter
won the
up.
ball.
Ball out. Chris Pratt
Brushes off a tackler.
Off again. Trevor Snyder looking for the offload to Zach Chadwick. Kingston's in a good position. Let's see if they can take advantage. Chris Pratt. Gordy Ty. Oh, knock on by Cody Strickland. Oh, looks like Kingston got the penalty, though. Hands in the ruck from Waterloo. Let's see if they can take advantage here.
Hopefully they'll be able to redeem themselves from that mistake and get some points in here.
Another quick tap to Rold Smith. Nice hard run. Okay, taken down just at the line. Let's see if Kingston retains this. A lot of bodies in there right now. A lot of bodies. Okay.
Ball looks to be coming out.
Trevor Snyder, nice hard run. He was isolated. All right, is Kingston going to keep this? Yes, got it out. Bad pass to Chris Pratt, followed by another bad pass. But they're still retaining possession to Justin Gagne. Ooh, tries to make a pass, goes to no one. Whistle blown. Let's see what the ref's calling here.
Kingston really can't waste those opportunities, especially down 14 points.
Looks like the ref's going to talk to the touch judge. He wants to find out the touch judge indicated something was going on, maybe an offside. Usually if a touch judge is indicating to the ref.
And it looks like it's going to be Kingston ball.
So, well, they're getting lucky. That could have been a bad break for Kingston there. But they're going to keep the ball. Let's see if they can do something with it. Well, we got some subs in for Kingston here. Cody Strickland is coming off for Stu Davis. Stu Davis is a former RMC player. He's not at RMC anymore, but still is in the Army. Stu Davis is Kingston's most dangerous line breaker. So
absolutely. There's a hard runner, if I've ever met one.
Big, fast. Let's see if they take advantage here. If we can get the ball out, but they go weak again, knock on. So we weren't able to get take advantage of Stu. There's a penalty. Waterloo goes quick. Oh, not a penalty.
22 drop.
22 drop.
Ball must have been knocked out by the Kingston team in their own end zone.
Yeah. So not a knock on, but 22 drop for Waterloo. Nice kick taken by their 10. Josh Chambers takes it. Let's see what happens here. He's a very shifty runner. Makes one guy miss, gets taken down by 2 guys.
But he lost possession in the ruck, though, and Waterloo capitalizes.
Yeah. Bad body position. He's got to hold on to that
the ref
ball.
Blows it up again.
It's one thing I noticed when Kingston played Niagara. Body position going into contact was bad, and we'd lose a lot of ball. And it's a little bit better today, but we still got to get better at it. You want to keep that ball in. You guys got to get over it. Got to make sure you push that ball to the back and give clean service for your number 9. So we got Kingston put in here. Waterloo's getting ready. I'm sure they're going to put a lot of pressure on and try and wheel this scrum. They're pushing back. Looks like Waterloo's going to steal this, and they did. Pick up by their 8. The 9 and the 7 fly past him, going to their 9. 8-man gets some yards. Out to their 14. Waterloo's playing hot potato with it, just getting rid of it, trying to find a gap on a turnover ball here. Diving over by Waterloo. Kingston ball. Let's see if they take advantage of this. They should go for territory here, but if they don't trust how their lineout's going. Yep, they take the field position, which is a wise choice. Like we mentioned for St. Lawrence, Josh Heyman is going to St. Lawrence in the fall, and he is going to play with Phil. Should help St. Lawrence a lot. He has played for Eastern Ontario last year. Is a very good player.
St. Lawrence will be entering a season to, potentially win a championship. And Clark O'Reilly, number 7, with a huge run, advancing Waterloo into the Panthers zone.
Waterloo Kingston was in the 22. Now they're back in their own end playing defense off of 1 turnover. Nice hit by Stu Davis, making an impact as he's in there. Slow ball coming out. Penalty for Kingston. Not releasing. Not 10. Is he going to call it? No. No call. Ooh. Jamie Benn took the ball on, got isolated. Waterloo steals the ball. Ball's popped out. Number 23 offload to number 8.
And number 8 from Waterloo, Chris Dehan.
Chris Dehan with the try. That is
gets the loose ball and gets to run a quick one in. Just goes to show you how crucial body positioning is. And, the switch from offense to defense, it's so important in this game.
That was a very quick series of events. Kingston was down in Waterloo's end, putting pressure on. 1 little turnover. Waterloo gets back a couple phases later off not setting the defense, not setting the post and pushing in, and they score. Nice offloads by Waterloo. Another one down the middle, so it's going to be another easy kick for Rich LaBelle. It's like a slow walk back by Jamie Benn. It's starting to get in some of the Kingston players' heads.
Being down, being against the wind, and the heat is just so tiring.
Kick is good.
And the ref blows off for the half.
That's halftime. Oh, that's a kicker. That try doesn't happen in Kingston scores. They go in happy. Now they're going to go in with their heads down. Let's see who's going to take the leadership and try and rally the troops and get them ready to go for the second half. Yep. So that is the halftime.
Enjoy a weekend of hot air, cool music, and family fun at Kinsman Cornwall Liftoff, July 14th to the 17th in Cornwall's Lamoureux Park. Experience the thrill of a hot air balloon ride or the Midway and see April Wine, Collective Soul, or Kim Mitchell live on the Liftoff stage. For complete festival details, log on to lift-off.ca. TV Kojiko is a proud sponsor of Kinsman Cornwall Liftoff.
Panthers versus Waterloo Warriors here
Nice take
in
by Trevor
sunny
Schneider.
Kingston.
So second half started. Waterloo is up 28-7. Now Kingston has the win, but they don't seem to be using it right now. Offload to Stu Davis. Nice hard run. Still running. Ball's chucked out. He gets pushed out of bounds.
Kingston will be playing catch-up this half as they are down, and they're going to have to capitalize with the win behind their back and, you know, try and get as many points as possible.
And the hard part of having the win and being down, you don't know if you want to kick and give them the ball back or just run with it. So that first one, it seemed like they just went to run with it and test Stu out. Stu's a very hard runner, but got pushed out of bounds. Sometimes when you're that good of a runner, you always have confidence that you're going to just break it, and you keep it a little too long sometimes. And that time he kept it a little too long and got pushed out. Waterloo gets line out, takes it, another pick and go. Looks like it's suck Kingston in again and then go wide. Looks like another pick and go, yep. Tackle by Rolled Smith. Set up again. Rolled Smith and TJ Withers. Nice hit. Another pick and go. Roll drives him back.
Waterloo is really trying to test the Kingston defense, and it doesn't seem to have gotten any weaker.
Looks
from
like
the
they're going to
first
go
half.
wide now. Fullback comes in. Chris Pratt.
Good
takes him
running
down.
pace, but still hasn't made the gain line. Kingston is doing an excellent job at holding the defensive line.
Penalty for Kingston, not releasing, and then they started chirping. So they go quick again. Chris Pratt's going to get isolated here, though. So Josh Heyman, offload to Josh Heyman. He's isolated. Looks like Waterloo's going to get it right back. Kingston definitely should have waited and took the field position there, especially with the win. Like I said, the youth is starting to show here, panicking a little bit and trying to get all 28 points back in one play. They need to calm down a little bit and realize it's going to be a long game. 40 minutes, it's a long time. You can score a lot of tries in 40 minutes if you just keep calm and put it together. Waterloo has it spinning. Looks like an overlap here. Pushed out. Justin Gagne. Guy tried to cut back in, stepped out. Good pressure by Justin Gagne. Line out here. You are watching Kingston Panthers rugby versus Waterloo here on Cogeco in Kingston, Ontario at QECVI. Zach Chadwick has the ball for thrown in. Casey Petrie, nice take. No one comes in though. I think that was a misplay by Kingston, but it looks like they might still keep possession. They're driving, got it in. Ball's out, Josh Massey, Chris Pratt to Stu Davis. Hard run, taken down. Gordy, offload to Gordy Ty. Gordy Ty to Chris Pratt. Turnover. Waterloo ball. Jamie Benn, nice tackle, pushes the man right out of bounds. Turned it over there, but good decision making by Jamie Benn. Got over there and tackled him out. Looks like a Waterloo player is down. Looks like he's putting his contact lens back in over here.
Hit so hard he lost his contacts.
Actually, 23, I think that is actually Zach Bentley, who went to Napanee years ago. When Josh Green was in high school, he played for me here. We won back-to-back championships against Napanee in the finals, and Zach Bentley played flanker for them. Very good player, very tough player. He's going to definitely be one of these guys that's going to be all over the pitch. It also looks like he's jumping for Waterloo. Waterloo tips, Waterloo steals Kingston ball there. Hey, ball's out. Let's see. Kingston's turned it back over. Grubber through. Ooh, there's nice pressure there, actually. Justin Gagne.
A lot of speed on the Kingston team, so those chip and goes, you know, could prove to be very useful and worth a lot for the Kingston team and going to help them get the points back on the board.
Definitely take advantage of that. Like Kingston's back three today is very small, but very fast. Justin Gagne one of the most explosive guys I've ever seen. He gets to his top speed in 2-3 strides. He's small, but if you give him space, you're not going to catch him if he gets a break. Another kick, trying to keep the pressure on. Pressure by Josh Chambers. Oh, ball's bouncing. Looks Josh Chambers picks it up and scores. Great try for Kingston. Like we said, there's tons of speed and
that is
athleticism.
crushing for the Waterloo team to give up points like that. That is pure error on their part.
Now after that nice kick and chase down, let's see if Kingston tries to keep that plan of attack up and see if Waterloo can
I think
handle
we're
the
going to be in
athleticism
store
of Kingston.
for a big kicking game.
Looks
It's
like
gonna
it.
work
Hopefully,
well for
let's see if this gets their confidence back up and not let Waterloo come back down and put it right back on us. All right, Chris Pratt getting ready to kick. Try was right in the center, so it's going to be right down the middle. Should be an easy kick, but sometimes the nerves get the best of you when you're kicking right on. Kick looks good. Yes.
That's 28-14 for Waterloo, and Kingston will get the ball back here.
It's a very good try, though. This is early in the second half, so looks like they calmed down a little bit. All right, Waterloo is walking up. Maybe fitness will play a factor. Kingston did make a couple subs. We'll see if that helps. Ball's up high, goes to Trevor Snyder. Offload to Rold Smith. Rolled with a good run. Offload to Josh Heyman. He's taking it down. Looks like a lot of pressure from Waterloo here. Hopefully this ball does not get stolen. He's still up. He hasn't got down yet. Kingston needs a okay. Ball's down. Let's see if Kingston can get this ball out. All right, ball's out. Stu Davis with a nice run. Looks like he's making the break. Is anyone going to catch him and help him support him? If he gets
He's got lots
here,
of space now.
He's gone. Good offload. Is anyone there?
They might lose the ball now.
He did not hold the ball. Like we talked about earlier, it's really frustrating getting all those yards, and if you don't hold on to that ball and turn it over. Now Waterloo's ball. Waterloo gets it out, kicks it straight over the head. Looks like another one. Looks like Waterloo really wants to hit me with this ball today, Phil. Quick throw in by Justin Gagne. Ref's not allowing it, saying the ball was marked. Like I said, when you see a break like that, especially a team like Kingston, they got a lot of speed. Guys got to get on their horses and get down there. Just not assume that he's going to
Support is crucial in the sport.
There was about two Waterloo players jumped on Stu there and didn't hold on the ball, and the ball went flying out for them. But Kingston has the ball back now. Instead of being in their 22, they're up at their 40. Good catch by Casey Petrie. We're a little slow to rip the ball again.
They're getting the ball to the back, though, and
Ball's
Josh
out.
Massey with a big
Josh
spin.
Massey, spin. Ooh, another big spin. Kick from Carl Erickson, letting the speed go after him again. Not too good a kick. Waterloo's countering. Good counter by Waterloo. Pressure finally got there. Gang tackle by Kingston. Trying to push him out. Looks like they got down before the line. Oh, I think Kingston might turn this ball over, and they did. They got the ball. Nice run by Aaron Barry. He's taking it out. Oh, they're taking a long time to get that ball out, though. Ball's out. Trevor Snyder with a good pickup. He is isolated. Hopefully guys get up and get over him. He's down. Waterloo player on it. They got to rip him off. Get him off the ball. The ball's out, but Josh Massey knocks the ball on. I think there's going to be a penalty here. Ref's coming over to talk to his line judge again.
A lot of lone running for the Panthers team. They're going to have to regroup and start working as a team if they're going to make any yards.
Some guys always like to take their supporting out wide, looking for the wide ball, but guys need to just take tighter support lines. Well, Kingston went for the territory. Smarter play. Let's play down there. We just got to get a little quicker on those line outs for the rips. Waterloo hasn't taken advantage yet, but they might start ripping them, pancaking down. And pancake is when as soon as the jumper comes down with the ball, you rip them down to the ground, and you don't allow the drive. Ball's up. Out. Chris Pratt to Carl Erickson. Oh, Carl, they number 10 for Waterloo just lined him up and dumped him down, but Kingston retains the ball. Tried to grubber it through, bounced off a Waterloo player. Let's see if Waterloo gets the ball out. Bad pass, number 13 for Waterloo, running with the ball, getting swarmed by Kingston. All right, let's see. Fierce counter rucked here. I don't think anything's going to happen here. Waterloo seems like they consolidated their ruck. Ball's out, their 10. They're running with it behind their 22. They don't want to test this win out and give the ball back to the speedy back 3 from Kingston. Looks like they're getting some good yards with the kick. Missed kick by Waterloo. Josh Chambers picks it up. Hard runner, like I said, taking it in. He's able to stay on his feet long enough for support. Looks like they're spin to win. Stu Davis to Justin Gagne. Bad pass. Goes ahead of him. Knocked out of bounds.
They seem to be having some good distribution of the ball, Kingston Panthers, but, you know, errors down the line always
those errors can kill you.
Shut the play down.
As they start playing with each other more, things might start to happen easier. The timing might get better. Right now, a lot of these guys haven't played too many games with each other. All right, so it's going to be a line. Oh, scrum down. They're calling the knock on. Justin Gagne did reach out, and ball hit off his hand, went out of bounds, so it could have been a line out or a scrum. They're going with the knock on. Scrum down, Waterloo. All right, Waterloo put in. Looks like an easy platform for them. Out to their 10. They're going to run with it again. A lot of fake dummy lines. Their 15 gets it. Nice run. Missed tackle by Rold Smith. Chip through. Gordy Ty catches it. Got a lot of pressure on him. What's he going to do? Goes for a fake. He's going to get eaten alive here. There's about 3 guys on him and not much support for Kingston. Bad decision by Gordy Ty. He should have kicked that ball. He did have no support. Ball's held up. Like we said, our back 3 is pretty small, so if they get caught, they're going to get held up. Gordy Ty is probably about 140 pounds. Justin Gagne, same weight. So those guys got to be strategic if they're going to go into contact. They need a lot of support there with them. So it's going to be scrum down Waterloo.
Waterloo has been very strong in their scrums all game, and expect to see some movement from the back row off this scrum.
They've been getting very clean platform. Ball goes straight
ball
out.
Goes straight out. Scrum half takes it.
Offload to their 13, to their 11. Justin Gagne tackles him out, but he gets the ball up back to the 13. Waterloo is offloading very well out of contact right now. Rold Smith, good tackle, ties his arms up. No chance of an offload, but they get it out quick off the ruck. Another offload to their number 1. Barreling down, dragging Gordy Ty with him into the end zone.
Brent Shantz for Waterloo gets to score the try for 5 points.
Rold Smith is still laying down. Hopefully he's not hurt, maybe just gassed.
That makes the score 32 to 14.
With a still kick to come.
33 to 14. 33.
Nothing drains your energy more than being all the way down in the other end, and then a few minutes later you're already back in your own end. Like we said, psychologically it really hurts. Looks like might be a sub here for Kingston. Chris Warner, who's a very good flanker for Kingston, just got hurt a few weeks ago, hurt his kidney, so he hasn't been out, so we're bringing him in off the bench. He comes in, expect a lot of tackles. He'll consolidate rucks for you. Very good player. Very young player, too. He's only 21 years old. Played here for QECVI.
The kick is no good for Waterloo, which keeps them at 33 points.
Well, I think that was their first try they've had that wasn't near the center, so Finally, Chris LaBelle will not have he'll miss one conversion. So yes, TJ Withers is off and Chris Warner is on. TJ Withers went to LaSalle High School. He's at St. Lawrence right now. Maybe Phil could try and convince him to get out there. He was at St. Lawrence last year but didn't play, but he's a very good flanker. Hits like a truck. He's not another guy, not very big. Got long hair. Kind of looks like Jesus, the guys call him, but very hard hitter. Waterloo takes it in. Casey Petrie gets him down. Waterloo is doing a good job. They're getting the ball out quick off their rucks. Very good placement. Hard counter ruck there by Stu Davis. Slowed down their possession, but it looks like there's going to be a penalty here. His hands must have been in the ruck. Ref's talking to him. Hopefully this isn't a card. That would be a big loss for Kingston. No, just talking to. Probably told him if he does it again, there'll be a card. So, yep, he's calling hands in the ruck. So Stu Davis had a nice counter ruck, but playing with the ball on the ground, he can't do that. He's just got to keep his legs pumping and let the next guy pick it up.
Zach Bogdan with a big kick to put the ball out of bounds.
So this is Zach Baldwin is a fullback from the first half who had a 60-yard kick. So that goes to show you what the wind's like here today, Phil. He only kicked about 5 meters on that one.
He didn't make much territory.
And the ref's talking to the line judge, trying to see if there's anything they're missing here today. Chris Warner has moved to front jumper, and they move Casey to second. Waterloo, nice take. They're lining up for a drive. Kingston's doing a good job of stopping their drive, their momentum. Let's see what Waterloo does with this. Peeled off. Nice offload to their flanker from RMC there, O'Reilly. He's making a big run. We got to tackle him. Justin Gagne and Carl Erickson finally bring him down. He's looking around Waterloo for what their options are. Rich LaBelle, big, nice run. Chris Pratt takes him down, though. They're moving. Looks like they got an overlap here. Let's see if Kingston can get out of this without too much damage. All right, penalty. Kingston gets a penalty, not rolling away for on Waterloo. Well, that helps relieve some pressure. Let's see if Kingston can get this ball down there and get some good field position. Gets the ball high, but it goes out pretty quickly, so gained about 20 meters of territory. All right, Kingston line out. Rold Smith, captaining the side today for Kingston, is talking to the ref. Probably making a case for saying that Waterloo's getting away with some stuff. Let's see what happens here if Waterloo gets a call. Or hey, up to Casey Petrie. Balls goes right down to the deck, turned it into a ruck. Like I said, Waterloo pancaked him that time. Kingston's got to get quicker to consolidate that line out. Back to Chris Pratt. Nice high kick. And boom, not taken well by Waterloo. Justin Gagne flying down the wing. And let's say Carl Erickson, Justin Gagne. Carl takes the ball, nice take. He's got the 2 garden gnomes there ready to support for him. Let's see if they can ruck. Penalty there for Kingston, not releasing, I think.
I think it was playing on the ground penalty. So Kingston will be able to have a shot here to get some more points on the board, get closer to evening up the score.
Well, they're back in their end. But the last 15, 20 minutes of the first half, Kingston was pretty even, getting in Waterloo's end a lot, but not coming up with a lot. And same thing's going on this half. We've actually probably have had the majority of territory, but Waterloo is, when they've had the ball, they have taken advantage of it. Kingston just got to calm down a little bit and take advantage of the ball. All right, so it looks like we're in great position right here. 5-meter line out for Kingston. If Kingston gets a clean line out here, expect that they try and use Stu Davis to break the line and offload to the quick back three of Josh Chambers, Gordy Ty, and Justin Gagne. All right, looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication there with Kingston, but it went to their second jumper. Kingston is holding on to the ball. Tractor trailer was called, so obstruction. Waterloo's ball. That hurts. Great position. Like we said, mistakes are happening at the worst times. Oh, man down for Kingston. Looks like Rolled Smith. Hopefully he's all right. That would be a big loss for Kingston. He's a man who has a terrific work rate, very fit, makes lots of tackles, very hard runner. Physios are coming onto the field. Rolled's getting up, limping a bit. Hopefully he's all right. The injury timeout here, I'll take time to mention again that the Duke on Wellington is our sponsor, also sponsored by Muskoka Brewery. So if you have time, get down to the Duke. Great place to be, nice social pub. If you like rugby, they got rugby down. They put rugby on the telly down there. It's nice. All right, so looks like Rolled's just gonna try and walk this off. Maybe he's got a Charlie horse. Those injuries happen when you play as hard as Rolled does. You start to tense up. Maybe he's cramping up. Hot day like today. Oh. Well, Josh Massey is telling me that Rolled got bagged. And if you've ever been bagged before, you know how that feels. It takes a while to get that out. He's going to need to jump on his butt to try and knock those back down. All right, kick by Waterloo. Hopefully he didn't get hit too hard. We wouldn't mind Rolled reproducing, getting some good rugby players in the future for us.
We'll see how good of a job Waterloo does with trying to get the ball out of their end.
Oh, there was a sub coming in for Rolled. They probably thought Rolled was really hurt, but Rolled told them no. His balls must have dropped. Ball's in for Waterloo.
Kingston doesn't do as good a job as the Waterloo team did in squashing the Maul. And it seems to be successful for Waterloo.
Good communication by Josh Massey, getting other guys in there. Get the ball. They got the ball out quick though, Waterloo. After that, they stopped it. Looks like they got some space. Can we drift over enough to stop it? Looks like we did. Stu Davis, nice hit, going for the counter ruck. To no avail. Waterloo still has it. Quick ball, nice hit by Stu Davis and Carl Erickson. Carl Erickson is a veteran of the club, very smart player, very good talker. Just one of those players that is good all around. He's very good for these young guys to have. The young guys have told me over and over.
Good role model.
Yes, very good role model. The young guys have told me over and over they love having Carl in the field because he talks so well and helps them, makes the game easier. The more communication on the field just makes it easier for everyone, and that's one of the hard things as a young player is to communicate.
He's a former Queens player, and the Queens Rugby Club has always been fairly successful.
Well, Carl Erickson actually was recruited by Queens for basketball, went out and played for them for a year, decided he didn't like it, and then started playing rugby for Queens and for the Kingston Panthers.
Some good distribution by the Waterloo team.
Nice run by their number 12. Offload. Ooh, looks like this is going to be trouble. Good pressure by Justin Gagne. Taken down. Looks like Waterloo's going to keep it, though. Ball comes out. Nice tackle by Rolled Smith. Looks like he's all right again. Knocked on by Waterloo. Advantage. Gordy Ty fumbling the ball. Made a right decision. Just kicked it out. Ref saw the knock on, so it's coming back. Scrum down Kingston. Kingston has had pressure in their scrums all game long. Hopefully they can consolidate this and get the ball out and get the pressure off. They are deep in their 22. Ball's in. Waterloo's pressuring. Look, Waterloo takes it. Turnover, they wheeled it. It's going to be Waterloo's ball now.
Kingston trying so hard to make a comeback in this game with the wins behind their back is going to have to get it out of their end if they're going to have any chance of scoring.
Well, if they can... Oh, it looks like Kingston got to keep it there. They need to get this ball out quick. Smith should pick it up, but he's not getting the ball back quick enough. Penalty for Kingston. That is a huge break here. Smith, oh, he's getting anxious. He should have not went quick with that. We should have took the territory. Hopefully we can keep this here. Because now you only got about 5 yards off of that. Bad pass by Josh Massey. Ball goes flying backwards. Aaron Barry picked it up. He's isolated though. Can we keep this ball? Ball popped out again. Good pickup. Nice ruck by Chris Warner. Looks like he's getting in a little bit of extracurricular with the ref with the scrum half. Good kick out. Waterloo, the counter ruck. 15's running. Crosses up Gordy Ty. Taken down by Aaron Barry. Kingston has a player down, Casey Petrie. Hopefully he's all right. He's been a good player for Kingston today. He's been around the pitch. He's a good line-out option. Kingston get a penalty. Josh Massey goes quick. Taken down. It got taken down, but it looks like the ref is coming back for advantage, maybe not 10. Chris Pratt with a kick. Good field position. They should have did that earlier when they had the penalty. That's 2 penalties in a row that they went quick, and finally someone had the sense of mind to say, let's slow this down.
Slow the game down, let them catch their breath.
It's one thing to go quick when you're in their end, take advantage of it. Even if you get tackled, you're still in their end. But when you go quick in your own end, if things don't go well,
one turnover and they could be in there for points. But Kingston finds themselves again about
just outside
22 yards to the end zone. And they're really going to have to punch one in now if they have any chance of getting back into this game.
Smith finally decides that his body is too beat up and subs out for Jorge, another Queens player played prop. Looks like he's play a little bit of back row here.
And Kingston will receive another penalty.
All right, Chris Pratt going for another line out. Hopefully it stays in. Yes, it does. Going to be a 5-meter line out for Kingston here. All right, ball went flying, so it's going to take a minute or two to go get it. All right, Kingston's deep in their end. Let's see if they can take advantage or if it's going to be another mistake that costs them another opportunity to score. They go for the deep ball, not a good choice. Ball pops out, Waterloo gets it. Goes for the kick, well taken by Stu Davis. Bad pass by Stu Davis, though. Went for the hook, went straight out of bounds.
Not the best decision we've seen on the pitch this afternoon.
No. And those are the things that are hurting Kingston today, just the little things. Definitely got the talent to play at this level, and that's what's happened all this year. Been competitive games, but it's the little things that are not translating to the scoreboard. Ball's up. I think it's not straight here. Kingston's going to get the option. The way scrums have been going, I probably would pick a line out. Oh, he called a penalty. Probably barging in the line then. Not giving enough of a meter gap in the line out. Waterloo is always looking after contact for an offload. You almost need one guy to hit him low and the other guy to wrap up his arms, which just happened there for Kingston. It was good, just so they can offload and keep the play going. Waterloo also does a very good job, though, of consolidating the rucks. Oh, advantage for Waterloo. Who's diving over there. Let's see if they're going to take advantage or if they're just going to get their penalty. Ball's out. Looks like they got an overlap here, and they're going to get it. And Carl Erickson missed a tackle, but there was an overload. Justin Gagne trying to make the tackle.
Zach Bogdan, number 15 for Waterloo, gets to put another one down in between the posts for Waterloo.
Very hard runner. Like you said, they had an overlap. It's hard to manage those as a tackler. Like, who do you take? Especially the fullback coming in from depth. You don't know where he's going to decide to join the line from. Kingston didn't do a good job of spreading out and organizing their defense.
Another 5 points makes that 38-14 for Waterloo.
So that's the story of the game here, where Kingston was in their end, and then now a couple plays later, Waterloo scores. Waterloo is doing a good job of keeping their composure, and then when they get the ball, they're capitalizing on their opportunities.
2-point conversion makes that a total score of 40-14 for Waterloo.
This is the point in the game now that where your mental psyche can really get to you. You're down by a lot. Are you going to try and keep pushing and see the best that you can do?
You've really got to play for pride now.
Big time. You got to see what you can do and show that, well, maybe if a couple things went differently, we could have been in the game. And that's how it's looked so far, but are they going to give up now and then make this a blowout? That's kind of what happened in Niagara. The game was only 12-0 until 20 minutes left, and then Niagara put on like 7 tries in the last 20 minutes. Guys just kind of put their heads down. One team scoring, they're not going to put their heads down. They're happy to keep scoring. What team wouldn't be? So once you put your head down, it just gets easier and easier. Penalty obstruction against Waterloo. Kingston decides to take the territory again. Back down in their end. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully it's not another quick turnover and back down to the other end. Try time for Waterloo. Getting ready to throw in. Zach Chadwick. Up to Chris Warner. Well taken. That was a little quicker. Let's see if we can get a drive here. They got a nice platform here. They're starting to move. Pyle's not moving that quickly, though. Holding the ball in. Oh, looks like the front they're collapsing the maul. Is the ref going to call it? No. All right, is Kingston going to keep this ball? It's looking pretty messy over there. All right. Ref is calling the penalty for collapsing the maul. He's playing the advantage. All right, Kingston's about 5 meters out. What are they going to do here? Are they going to try to go for a line or just pop it to a big boy? And they gave it to Trevor Snyder. Taken in, nice hit by Waterloo. Flankers there, I think. Kingston still has the ball, pick and go. Let's see what they do. Are they going to spin to win here? No, Tyrell Fitzgerald takes the ball but spins it. He's a big boy. He probably should have just kept it. Would have dragged in a couple boys. Try and get an overlap. Ball's out. Aaron Barry taking a nice hard run. All right, nice take. Trevor Snyder picking and going there. Kingston's getting good pressure right now. Josh Massey spins it. Didn't get a great pass on it. Chris Pratt, nice run, hard run. Okay, not releasing. We got ourselves isolated again. Waterloo ball. Story of the game here. Kingston just making little mistakes, not
It's
able
the
to take
finer
advantage.
details that aren't perfected for this team, and Waterloo is doing great at capitalizing on the mistakes.
Guys, just
Great efforts by Kingston, though, to really get down and push for points, but get spoiled all game.
Oh, didn't go out. Jorge takes it in. Kingston's got another chance here. Picking up by Aaron Berry. Nice hard runner. He plays prop for RMC. Great leader. Nice hard player. He's the type of guy you want on your team. He's going to be at those rucks hitting hard.
Great rucking by Jorge.
Ball out.
A late
Another
addition
low
to the
pass.
squad.
Taken on by Josh Chambers. Like I said, great balance. He did a good job of staying on his feet, waiting for support to get there. Ball out again to Stu Davis. They're drifting hard. Pass to Carl Erickson. Looks like Justin Gagne was going to be gone there for a try, but the referee is bringing it back.
If the ball's
It looks like
gets
it's still
into
going to
his
be Kingston. He must have thought that was a forward pass, so he's just bringing it back for the advantage. We were very flat, though, on that run passed out. There was no one coming from depth. They moved from hand to hand. Guys are just standing there.
It's very important in the sport to be running onto the ball, you know, to make yourself as big of a threat as possible.
All right, pass to T. Fitz. Nice hard run. Like I said, he is a load. He is a big boy.
Pulls in about 5 of their players, which will open up
Josh
some
Massey
gaps
out
for
the
the
ball.
Kingston Panthers.
Spins it out. Stu Davis going hard runner. He's dragging guys in. I think he's going to score here, and he gets in. Like we
Kingston
said,
gets 5 points.
Stu Davis is our best line breaker. He is a freak. He's a very hard, strong runner. He's very hard to stop. All right, well, that's some. Kingston finally gets a positive out of there. Some nice breaks there. And
Narrows the gap in the score. 19 points for Kingston. 40-19 before the kick here.
if Kingston can get another try, they can pick up a bonus point in this game. If they can't pull off the win, at least a bonus point helps in the standings.
Which is special to this sport of rugby. If you can prove that you could score more than 4 tries, whether you're winning or losing, you get some added points onto your standings for the final.
They're trying to encourage people to try and go for tries rather than just playing a territory game and kicking back and forth, which is a smart idea to try and win, but it's not as fun to watch and it's not as fun to play. So guys want to try and score, and people want to watch you score.
Score is 40-19
for Waterloo. All right, Waterloo getting ready to get a restart here. Let's see, goes high. Trevor Snyder, nice take. Spins to Chris Pratt. Pratt kicks it up nice and high. We got Gagne running onto it. What's going to happen here? Bounces over his head. Gordy Ty, nice run. Misses the ball, but good pressure. They take him down. They get a lot of field position here.
Great pressure.
They're going to try and push him out. Oh, you get Waterloo. Good job getting down. Not releasing, though. We definitely had the numbers. Going quick again. Chris Pratt tries to offload. Looks like going to be a knock on here. Or Waterloo. Oh, no. Kingston keeps it. Ball gets out. Trevor Snyder. Bad pass. Waterloo picks it up. They got an overlap here. This is going to be a tough for Kingston to get away with this. Carl Erickson taking a good angle, but 15 is fast. Story of the day again, folks. Kingston, good pressure. One little turnover turns into a try for Waterloo.
All it takes is one simple mistake and the whole pot is tipped over and we lose all our positive energy.
We lose all the momentum. Waterloo does a very good job of moving it wide with pace. Guys are coming onto it with depth.
45-19 for Waterloo before the kick here.
Now this game, if you don't look at the score, is a lot closer than it is, but we said Waterloo is capitalizing on their opportunities, so if you just look at the scoreboard, this looks like a blowout, but it is a It's been a very good game to watch. They, especially after the first 20 minutes, Waterloo dominated, but since then it's been back and forth.
2 points brings Waterloo
For 47.
up to 47 points.
And let's see if Kingston can realize how well they've been doing and has just missed opportunities. If they can just keep pushing it and pushing it down there. Hopefully they can keep this pressure up the whole game, and eventually they'll capitalize on some of these opportunities.
And a positive thing to take away from that is those minor mistakes that Kingston is making can easily be adjusted.
Oh,
You
bad
can't
pass
teach
by
skill.
Waterloo. Let's see, can Kingston get the pressure on? Nice pressure by Trevor Schneider. He's having a hell of a game here today. He's all over the field, cleaning up ball and making tackles. Waterloo gets the ball, gets it wide. Looks like they got another overlap. They threw it out of bounds though, so it will be Kingston line out. Well, that's the end of the game.
The referee calls that game. Final score 47-19 for Waterloo.
Once again, you're watching Kingston Panthers versus Waterloo on Kojiko. It's a good game, just not the final score that we'd want here in Kingston, but good game. Hopefully young guys learn from this, and let's move forward.
Absolutely.